Hi guys. Tips and streams wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for 6 today's NBA games. So, let's get started. Oklahoma City Thunder and Charlotte Hornets. The Thunder are on a roll, having won 4 of their previous 5 games. The Hornets have been in a dreadful slump, having lost 11 of their previous 13 games. The Thunder don't play well in road games. Since the beginning of the season, they have won only 5 road games out of 16. The Thunder played 5 road games this month. They won 2 of the 5 road games and covered the spread in 3 of them. The Hornets are the team with the worst home record in the league. They won only 4 of the 15 games played in Charlotte. After 6 away games, this will be their first home game. The Hornets had only won 1 of their previous 6 home games and had covered a spread in 2 of those 6 games. The Thunder have covered the spread in 6 of their previous 8 games, including 5 straight as underdogs. In recent games, the Hornets have improved their playing. They cover the spread in 4 of their last 6 games. Head-to-head, the Thunder covered the spread in the last 4 of 5 games against the Hornets in Charlotte. Play Oklahoma City Thunder plus 1.5. Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers. The Cavaliers have been excellent, winning 6 of their previous 9 games overall, but they will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak here. The Pacers have been playing well, having won 3 of their previous 4 games. The Cavaliers don't play particularly well in road games. This season they won only 6 of 15 road games. The Cavaliers did not play their best basketball in recent road games. They won and covered the spread in only 2 of their last 10 road games. The Pacers play pretty well in home games. Since the beginning of the season, they have won 10 out of 17 home games. In their recent home games, they didn't play their best ball. They split their last 6 home games. Head-to-head, the Pacers failed to cover the spread in 4 of 6 games against the Cavaliers in Indiana. This is the second game between those 2 teams this season. In the first game in Cleveland, the Cavaliers won. The Cavaliers are clearly the stronger team tonight, but they've only played 3 away games this month and have lost 2 of them. Play Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers under 224. Los Angeles Clippers and Boston Celtics. The Clippers are in excellent form right now, having won 7 of their previous 9 games, and they'll be going for a 3rd consecutive win in this matchup. The Celtics are aiming for their 4th straight win in this game. The Celtics have lost 5 of their last 9 matches, but in this one, they will aim for their 4th straight win. The Clippers are playing pretty well in road games this season. They played 18 road games this season and won 10. Recently, the Clippers played pretty decent ball in road games. They have won and covered the spread in 4 of their previous 7 road matches. This season the Celtics are playing great in Boston. They won 14 out of 19 home games. Recently, the Celtics split their last 6 home games and covered the spread in 3 of that 6. Both teams are fully healthy for this game. Head-to-head, there aren't many teams in the NBA with a record like this against the Celtics in Boston. The Clippers covered the spread in 9 of 13 games played in Boston against the Celtics. This is the second game between these 2 teams this season. The Clippers won the first game in Los Angeles. The Celtics are on their way to regaining their form from the beginning of the season. The Clippers are currently playing their best basketball since the start of the season. I believe that this game will be much more about defense than offense, so here I'll favor the team that I think plays the league's top defense. Play Los Angeles Clippers plus 7. Memphis Grizzlies and Toronto Raptors. The Grizzlies are presently not playing their best basketball of the season, having lost 4 of their previous 5 games. Here, they'll be attempting to avoid dropping 3 straight games. The Raptors aren't playing their best basketball of the season right now. They've been in a terrible slump, losing 7 of their last 9 games. In road games, the Grizzlies are playing decent ball. This season they won 7 out of 17 road games. In the last 5 road games, the Grizzlies have won and covered the spread in only 2. This season the Raptors are playing pretty decent basketball on their court in Toronto. They have won 10 out of 17 home games this season. These do not apply to recently played home games. In the last 6 games played in Toronto, the Raptors won and covered the spread in only 1. Head-to-head, in the last 7 games between those 2 teams, in Toronto, the Grizzlies covered the spread only in 2. It's challenging to pick a winner between 2 teams in terrible form. Only because the Grizzlies are fully healthy, I'll give them the advantage here. Play Memphis Grizzlies minus 2. New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks are attempting to end a 4-game losing run here, and it appears they have lost some steam after their 8-game winning streak. The Spurs have dropped 5 out of their previous 7 games, which indicates a significant slump. This season the Knicks are playing better basketball in the road games than in games played in Madison Square Garden. In the recent road games, the Knicks have won and covered the spread in 4 of their last 7. This season, the Spurs are not playing well. They have only won 6 of the last 17 matches played in San Antonio. This ugly statistic has improved in the previous 5 home games. The Spurs have won and covered the spread in 3 of their last 5 home games. Head-to-head, in the last 5 games between those two teams played in San Antonio, the Knicks covered the spread in 2 of that 5. The Spurs in the last 5 home games averaged 113.8 per game, and allowed 116.2, while the Knicks in the 5 road games averaged 117.6 while allowing 109. Playing New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs over 225. Houston Rockets and Dallas Mavericks. The Rockets have been in poor shape, having dropped 6 of their last 7 games. The Mavericks have been in good form, winning 5 of their previous 7 games, and they will seek to extend their winning streak to 5 games tonight. This season the Rockets won only 4 of 18 road games. In the most recent 5 road games, the Rockets won and covered the spread in 2 of that 5. This season the Mavericks are playing great in Dallas. They won 14 out of 19 home games. In the last 5 home games, the Mavericks won in 4 while covering the spread in 3 of those 5. Head-to-head, in the last 5 games between those two teams in Dallas, the Rockets covered the spread in 4 of that 5. This is the 3rd game between these two teams this season. Both teams won once on the road, but the Rockets covered the spread in both games. This line is very high, and the Mavericks have their issues, but they are the much better team here. Play Dallas Mavericks -9.5. Guys, that would be all. See you tomorrow.